Okay, guys, I'm here starting our new videotaping for our drawing class. Actually, it's Art 1. Just a reminder, these pencils are pretty good. You can find them at HEB. I think I found them way at the bottom. A ruler, eventually you'll need it, but not for today, but I'm just reminding you. It's always handy to have a sharpener if you don't have an electric. I always tend to lose these for some reason, so I do have them in like every little container. I tend to actually get a cup, see this, and I put all my stuff there. That way nobody bothers it. And you also need an eraser. Always put them there. It always helps. There's other different places. Let me show you this. There's different containers that you can put them in. I actually had this, and you see that? And I actually put my stuff in here also. It's actually a pot. Anything works for you to be able to have it. Now for paper, once again, can you use lined paper? Absolutely. Can you use white paper? Absolutely. I would use line paper for the first studies that I'm asking you to do. And I think what I did was I've asked you to actually get these circles going, just kind of to loosen yourself up. Now remember, what did I say? Stop and hold the pencil. This is the way you actually hold it with these two and then these two kind of assist it. And you're going to actually make sure you don't use your fingers. You do not use your wrist. You do not really use your elbow, and you really have to be doing this using your shoulder. I like to put two fingers right on the tip of my shoulder and feel that rotation, and everything else should be, just holding it nice and soft. If you feel that you're really tight, loosen up your hand and start over. You don't want to have cramping going on to your hands. So I'm going to just do circles. I want you to just practice this. And I'm looking for 12 circles. If you go like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, that's okay. You're just trying to loosen up your muscles. But not only that, you're trying to get that perfect circle all the time. And so if you feel like they're like this, that's okay. Loosen up and then just do it in rotation. Remember, you're going to be doing this every time you come in. So can you overlap them? Absolutely. I had said for you to do about 12 or 15. Can you do them on top? Absolutely. See that? It just doesn't really matter. I like to keep them about 3 to 4 inches, and that's a nice size. And that way you can actually 3 inches is a perfect size for you to work on this. Now and the back, and I save these since this is scratch sheet of paper. No, I'm not going to be collecting them, but guess what? I really do know if you've been working on this. Now the second thing I said was to do circles for warm-ups all across, and then turn it around, or you can actually use another page. It's not going to matter. What I like to do is I keep these, and I'm kind of at an awkward place, but I think you'll get the gist of it. If you actually want to use your hand like this, you can. Just keep in mind not to be using your fingers on this. And these I call my tornadoes. Now this can be a little bit smaller, but I really, I usually don't make them really circular, but I do make them very ovalish. And if you have a pencil, I'm sorry, I have to change it. This is the way I actually like to work it. The camera's kind of on the way, so it's making it difficult. I want you to make it continuous, and that's why I actually want you to have about 3 pencils with you, and that way you can just work consistently. So if you're working with a pencil, it works. I want you to do 2 rows of this. Now, I don't want them to be like this, to spread out. That's a big no-no. And I also, if you feel like your hand is cramping, just loosen it up once again. And actually, I don't mind just starting all over on top of it. So let's say I got tired. Well, then come back and do it again and start it again to create that kind of like a tornado look. Does that make sense? If you're using a mechanical pencil, just do it once. The reason is that the lead is very hard. It's more of a harder pencil, so you're going to see it much lighter. Drawing pencils tend to have a lot more grease, so you'll see it actually, you'll see the drawing pencils much darker in value for the graphite. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it again twice. I think I kind of lost my train of thought as I was talking. So, and I just kind of sometimes, if you're going to keep them, I would say go ahead and just put a date on it. I did ask for you to actually purchase a folder just with pockets. That way you can just start putting, maybe you can put your drawings and your sketches or your studies in here, one pocket each. Okay, so I'm going to remove this, and actually I'm going to start on the design. I'm going to actually go horizontal, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see this. This is a practice, and actually I think I'm going to leave that at the